and we are back for another episode of the Food About Town podcast. It's a drizzly day here in Rochester, and my studio has been taken over by a couple of characters, a couple of rogues, a couple of ne'er-do-wells, if you will. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves and tell them why you're taking over the show today.
Yes, I am Matthew from One Drink Podcast,
And I'm Oliver.
and we are here to talk about gas station snacks. We do know that you work around Rochester and everywhere with food.
Yeah.
You do a great deal with all of that. So we thought we'd come on your show with a little twist and talk about gas station snacks. And why? Because we've all been in that predicament, right?
Absolutely.
You know, you're in a rush, you know, you're hungry, or there's always a scenario where you need a gas station snack, and there's so many, right?
I always think like road trips too. You know what I mean? Like, what's the that correlates with me to like road trip snacks. You know, because everybody's got their favorite road trip snack or their favorite gas station food or like whatever food they usually grab when like, you know, when you got to go in to the gas station for whatever. There's always one thing that like will catch your eye and you're like, man, I haven't had that in a while. I'm gonna get that.
And of course, you know, there's a couple things that you want to stay away from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's a fascinating topic because there's so many different ways to think about what is a gas station food.
Oh yeah.
Because we're definitely gonna tie into, you know, some of the plus angles, and then we're gonna talk about the ways that, like, hey, I'm still a garbage person, and this is the stuff I still love. So I'm excited.
Yeah, so we got like a little tournament. We're going to match a couple things up.
You guys know it's April, right?
April.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's a month where people do tournament things if
Oh.
you're timely.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the March Madness?
Yeah, the whole March thing. That's where everybody
Yeah.
goes on the trend and does tournament things. You guys are like, you know
We're
what?
not trendsetters or trend followers.
I didn't
though,
even
you know
think
what I mean? Like we do Taco Thursdays on the show. We don't do Taco Tuesdays.
It's a hard T on Thursday. Thursdays.
Yeah.
Taco
to
Thursdays.
Thursdays. Taco to Thursdays.
You got to get LeBron to patent that too.
Yeah, we're gonna start Sandwich Saturdays just because we need our own thing.
When we
and then when
film.
that catches on, we'll start something else. You know, like Salmon Sundays or something.
Yeah. You got whole sides of salmon curing in your fridge at all times now.
A little Walleye Wednesday. You know, it'll be fine.
Yeah, all
Nobody-
just for the
yeah.
Midwest. Just for Wisconsinites.
Yeah. And so coming up
Yeah.
with this topic too, you know, you got your basic gas stations, but when you go down south,
Whole different world.
I went into like a little rabbit hole going into this whole. Yeah, they got like Wawa's, it's called.
Oh, the Wawas, bro! You can't eat the sandwiches at Wawas though, because they taste like gas.
Also, you can't count the South as Philadelphia. Oh. Philadelphia isn't the South. Like,
Right.
I thought you were going to talk about like barbecue gas stations in like the deep South. You're talking about, you know, when you go south, we're talking Philadelphia. We're talking Wawa. I'm like, wow, how cloistered.
And like
I like the old school ones, like in like deep when I lived in Georgia for a while.
Oh yeah.
And you've got those. They look like ramshackled houses, like that shouldn't be habitable. But they'll have like a giant sign for like boiled peanuts.
Oh.
Most of the time, peanuts is spelled wrong.
Yes.
And then you know that anything that's going to come out of this little corner store in the woods is going to be delicious. There's always some kind of fried chicken. There's always some sort of like super localized like favorite type of food too that you can get. Oh, and those were always my favorite places to
Side
stop.
note, love boiled peanuts.
Yes.
Love boiled peanuts. I had them when I was a kid. I'm like, I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they the way I understand them? And now I love them. They're so good.
They're a very love-hate, though. You
Yeah.
either love boiled peanuts or you think they're disgusting. There's like nobody's ever said like, yeah, boiled peanuts are okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
There's someone at the public market, the Florida Nut House in the inside shed at the Rochester Public Market that makes them there fresh. They get quality roasted peanuts, and then they're doing that. They have a spicy version with habaneros in it in the broth, and the other one just like a savory broth. They're great. They're really enjoyable.
That sounds really good.
Great place to swing over, and just really cool people too.
And that's what I love about the public market is like there's so much good food there that you don't think about.
Yeah.
Especially that pickle guy. He's
loved
got
it.
like all different pickles.
Yeah, and the sandwiches that he makes inside, like those sandwiches are wild.
He makes sandwiches there?
Yeah, it's one of the best sandwiches in Rochester. Like,
Yes.
and at a reasonable price. He does it on like a half loaf of the salt bread or a whole loaf, and it's a big old sandwich for the
so
dollar.
good.
So
Yeah.
what are we doing here? We should have just gone there. What the
Recording live at the sandwich
Right.
place.
Yeah,
Oh,
at the
nom, nom,
sandwich place. That's what we need to do next time.
Uh,
We need to go on just a food tour of the public market next time.
oh, it's so good there.
Yeah.
So
Stop
yes.
whining.
So if you go to a gas station, do you have a go-to?
So accepting places that have like actual restaurants, like, you know, taco places, like, you know, the original Itacate or places like that in Rochester, you know, taco barbecue places. It depends on if I'm following my rules of my diet,
Yeah.
meaning I'm eating vegan. If I'm eating vegan, there are a few that are like the go-tos. For me, I think top tier is the Gardetto's bag of like, you know, Chex Mix like things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's got the darker chips. It's a more aggressively seasoned snack. It has different crunchy textures. Some crispy, some crunchy.
Yeah.
You know, the level of savory and salt is pretty aggressive. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, I like the heavily seasoned mixes that are similar to you know, like a Chex Mix or a, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I like the ones that are. I like the spicier ones too. Like those really crappy, like bowls that you get at some bars and stuff they'll put out. Like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that mix. You can never find the right kind at the store either. Like it
Well,
doesn't
no.
it doesn't matter. It's not the same. And I worked in the restaurant business for a long time too. And I couldn't find the brand that we carried
There's only
outside
one.
of the restaurant, like out of
Restaurant
the distribution.
Depot.
Yeah.
Yep,
No,
there's-
Restaurant Depot. Yeah, they
Restaurant
probably
Depot
got
will have them because that's like those things basically don't exist outside of
Yep.
like multiple gallon containers.
Oh, it's massive. The
Yeah.
container that it comes in.
Oh.
Well, that's why it's stale most of the time you eat it, anyways. But you catch that
Part
one
of the
rare. You catch that
experience.
one rare moment where you get like a fresh bowl and you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat all this, and then
You
you know
take
you
the
buy
whole
6
bowl.
beers, and then it's like, oh, well, now I know why they give this away for free because it's gonna make me sit here and drink more beer.
That's so funny. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we got a little tournament here. We're gonna pair up a couple, just random, different, crazy things. We're gonna
Okay.
decide what goes on, and then the second round we'll leave up to the people on social media to decide.
And I like this because now we have 3 people.
Yes,
When we
3
do
people.
these tournaments, it gets tough when me and Matt like can't agree on something because
Yeah.
we don't have that like third like deciding vote. So it's nice to have 3.
yeah,
Assuredly, I will have strong opinions about absolutely every single thing that you mentioned.
that's
Perfect.
perfect.
Perfect. That's why we come here. We don't come here because you're a yes guy.
I have no option. I can't turn it off.
That's fine. No, I prefer people in my life that don't have filters, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The only thing in this studio with a filter is this microphone.
Ooh, internal built-in pop filters. Wow.
Works pretty good.
All right, so first one: Slurpee or Icy or Snyder's pieces of honey mustard pretzels.
Well, I think we need to be specific for a moment. You are lumping in the Slurpee texture with the icy texture?
Slurpee or Icy, you know the.
So it's just Slurpees and Ices are in one category together.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically a slushy.
So
or,
you're lumping in the dog container with like the pellets and the fully integrated like Coke like Slurpee
Yeah.
at 7-Eleven. I don't like it right away. I don't like those lumped together. They're decidedly
definitely
different
different, yeah.
things.
All right, we'll just say.
Okay,
Slurpee.
let's do Icy versus Slurpee first.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Icy v Slurpee.
This is the pre-round. This is like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
17. This is
yeah,
like
this is a qualifier.
right. This is the play-in game in the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah.
Like we're doing that because I'm demanding it.
Yes.
Because I don't like you lumping those things together. They're different. These are not the same.
I agree.
Okay.
And I'm very pro Slurpee
Yes.
and very anti Icy because I
100%.
do not like the Ices. So I'm
Texture.
voting Slurpee. Yes, it's
Yeah.
100% texture.
That
It-
almost flaky, like soft texture of the icy, way better texture. You can suck it through a straw. It's not a spoon thing. This isn't shaved ice. This isn't Hawaii. This isn't pellet ice. This isn't Sonic. Come on now.
So
Yeah.
you going Slurpee?
Slurpee all day.
100%.
You?
Yeah.
All right, don't vote against us now because you get
No.
crucified quick.
Oh, I love breaking formats so much. This is great.
Okay, so Slurpee. Slurpee won.
Slurpee versus.
Slurpee versus the icy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slurpee wins.
Yep. Okay.
So, and then the other one is Slurpee versus specifically the honey mustard bites.
yes.
I'm not really sure this is much of a competition. Which one is ranked higher in your? Do you have rankings?
It's just random. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no rankings.
Yeah, it's just random.
What's a tournament without seeding?
Nah.
I mean, I guess there is seeding.
Is this a sesame bagel without seeds? Like, what are we talking about?
could be.
Where's the rigor? Where is the analysis? I think it's pretty clear. Also, by the way, I'm gonna abstain until you guys comment just to make sure. Just in
I'm
case
going
that's the-
Slurpee.
Okay.
Slurpee for sure?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I think those bites are great. I think the honey mustard is my least favorite of those specific flavors.
I
do
agree.
love-
I think if it was a different flavor up against the Slurpee, it'd be more of a competition.
Buffalo
but-
flavor.
Yeah,
or
I
a
love
jalapeno
buffalo
flavor.
Buffalo flavor. Yeah.
Jalapeno flavor, that's a plus flavor. I want that little green
little zing.
dried jalapeno powder kick.
You don't like honey mustard pretzels?
No.
No.
Oh my god, I love them.
Are you a sweet, savory, salty kind of guy?
I guess, yeah.
So you like that little extra like pop of sweetness in your dishes?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like it. Don't like
Who
it.
would have ever guessed that you are a spicy guy?
Oh, hard. Speaking of which, I have multiple hot sauces in the fridge if you guys want to grab a sample of some on the way out.
I have my other half is quite into hot sauces, so I've got my fridge. I have a whole shelf on my door that's
Yeah.
just hot sauces,
I
and
made-
like 80% of them I don't even touch because they're too hot.
I made a whole bunch over
nice.
the fall. My
Another
buddy
one.
brought
Why do we
over.
always have super hot sauce guys
Yeah.
on our fucking show?
I
dude?
don't know.
He brought over like 5 pounds of Vietnamese
Holy
small peppers
Oh, whoa.
that I all cut up and fermented differently. You know, I did them. The fermentation was the same, so like just like garlic and regular like long fermented. And then I did the flavors completely differently. Like the green peppers got cilantro and stuff like that. You know, making it more like Verde style, but it's punchy. The other one's more citrusy and yellow.
Yeah.
What a delight! I grilled the lemons and squeezed those in.
Oh, nice.
Really fun.
That sounds good.
And
That sounds
now,
really good.
And now we need some.
I know. You know, it's funny because like I don't really handle hot sauce. Like I don't like it specifically super hot, but I always end up loving like the flavors of some, especially like
Yeah.
exactly what you just described. You know what I mean? Like that type of flavoring that goes into a hot sauce. I always really like the flavoring, but then when it comes down to the heat itself, I'm just sitting there dying on the inside. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm turning 36 shades of red. You know what I mean? Like it's the worst.
That's a way more boring book. Not many women like reading 36 Shades of Red.
You haven't read it yet, man. I'll send you the first draft, dude.
So we got
wait.
through one. All right, let's go.
Yeah. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
You guys ready? All right. Just regular fountain soda,
Okay.
Okay.
you know, or Gatorade
Gatorade.
for sure.
Ooh, I'm gonna say fountain soda because I like the mix.
Okay.
Now I know I'm getting outvoted. I'm okay with that
Yeah.
because I like that option of Diet Mountain Dew and some other flavor.
Oh, you're a mixer.
Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew is a great base, but I don't love it on its own. Like at Charlie's on Empire, they have Loganberry.
Dude, Loganberry is arguably the best fountain drink ever.
Diet Mountain Dew
So
and
good.
Loganberry together. I'm telling you, it softens the Loganberry just a little bit. You
Yeah.
get that little bit of carbonation in there. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I love it.
That's a real garbage person
Don't let 'em
Buffalo
switch
thing
you.
to do.
Don't let them switch your mind.
No, I'm not gonna pick. Well, I
just-
haven't tried it yet, but I might
That might be your favorite. It's really
I might
good.
recant after the show after I go try it.
All right, so
so
we're on Gatorade. I'm okay
Gatorade
with
wins
that.
that one.
Gatorade's a great road trip thing.
Yeah.
Less like going home from work gas station, like eating a whole bag of snacks before you get home and throwing it in the outside garbage can before you
So
go
you don't get
inside.
caught? Yep.
Yeah, so like not
Wiping
that.
the dust off your
Yeah.
beard.
Not that, but I think road trip Gatorade's a great option.
All right.
Give me a zero cherry frost. Pretty good.
That's a
Pretty
good one. That's a good one.
And the thing I love about that answer is he mixes all of the The drinks. That's
Yeah.
so great.
Not like the kindergarten, like we mix all of them together. That's just a lack of intention. Like you're not trying to optimize these flavors.
Yeah. So for this Loganberry mix, I'm
Yeah.
going to go back to that real
Okay,
quick.
I think you should.
What's the ratio? We talking like 75-35 Logan to Mountain?
No, I think it's closer to like I'd say 60-40 Diet Mountain Dew
Oh, okay.
because Loganberry is such a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Is you do add a little bit of sugar, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because I do miss like full sugar, like Mountain Dew and Code Red and stuff. So it's nice to get that little bit. I think 50-50 is too much. I think it's like 60 to 2/3 Diet Mountain Dew to the rest.
All right. I'll start out with 50-50. And then
Okay.
I'll go up from there. Maybe like 70-30, and then I'll
It's a good intro.
kind of.
It's a good
you
intro.
know what I mean?
You
Just
gotta,
I gotta ease my way into
you
it.
gotta
You know what I mean?
soft roll
I
this
can't
one.
go for the full 60 right off the bat. You know what I mean? You gotta slow roll me into that.
yeah.
On the way home, you're gonna be like, "Yo, can
Be
you
like, Matt, let's fucking
can you
let's
stop over?
swing down real quick, dude.
Can we go over to Charlie's on Empire just for fountain
Right.
sodas?
What are you guys doing?"
I'm mixing fountain drinks, okay?
I gotta try the ratios. God,
Food About Town told me about this, so you know,
let me.
don't be a bitch.
I'm trying to do something here.
None of your business.
That's so great.
All right, next one.
All right, next one. Peanut M&Ms, specifically peanut M&Ms.
The best M&Ms.
False.
Got it.
Arizona Arnold
Incorrect.
Palmer drink.
Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm gonna go peanut M&Ms, even though it is the subpar M&M to
is not-
the
okay.
goat of
I-
M&Ms.
What's the goat?
peanut
M&M.
butter M&Ms?
All right, that's second place for me. So
Oh, see, I like
there.
the texture better.
Okay.
and the I think a lot of the peanuts end up being rancid inside, and you get a bad peanut taste.
I'll tell you,
inside.
getting a bad. I'm gonna set this one up. I'm just
Wait
gonna
a
set it up
second.
for-
Let me make sure it's on you for this.
You ready?
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Getting a bad nut in your mouth can really ruin your day. I had to on that. It was just too easy. That was teed up just perfect. But no, that can really ruin the whole rest of the pack of M&Ms
Yeah.
if you end up getting one of those bad peanuts.
But-
or if you get the one that doesn't have the peanut in it, you're like, I feel like I got robbed.
My expectations were not met.
No, not met.
The contract that we signed when I got this giant bag of M&Ms, because I'm not talking like the regular size, because they don't exist in gas stations.
Yeah, and why would you
anymore.
get that? Because it's just not enough.
Yeah, I mean, even if we're talking like the big resealable top bags, like those are a problem because any bag is a single serving
Yes.
of anything.
Yes.
And that is way too much. But still, great for a long road trip. Not like a 2-hour. We're talking like
No,
an
you need like
8-hour
you need
trip.
some distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I'm going peanut M&Ms as well.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was easy. All right. Next.
All right, this next one,
Flying through these now.
hot dog. Just those ones that roll.
God.
That's been there for maybe a week. I
I don't know if I've ever eaten one of those sober.
going up against Chex Mix, and we already know.
Yeah, Chex Mix is my answer on
Yeah.
that. Like that's
I'm also going to go Chex Mix because you never quite know the quality of the hot dog that you're going to get. Well, for one, being in Rochester, you know damn well that gas station hot dog is not going to be as Weigel's.
No,
It's
no,
going to
no,
be some
generic.
off-brand, like not even a ballpark. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you're going to have
You're
a
getting
hot
it from
dog,
like the dollar store.
you ever go to somebody's house and like they're like just for like a little cookout or whatever, and they don't have Zweigels?
Yeah.
Like I get offended.
I mean, if you bring a Salen's or a Hoffman's, I'm good. That's a choice.
Okay, fair.
That's a legitimate choice to make.
Fair.
Still good hot dogs, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think if it's not, I mean, I think it's even offensive if you don't bring a skin on Zweigels.
Yes.
If you bring a skinless one, I think you have failed the mission.
Yes, agreed.
I
'Cause
think
the
that's
pop,
unacceptable.
The pop
Believe it.
open, I
Yeah.
feel like the pop open is like the only answer.
Yeah,
really.
I think that's unacceptable. I think it's just an offense to good taste.
Yes.
An offense to good texture. Like if you don't like the taste of it, like, that's fine. Have something else.
I also don't trust the person at the party that doesn't want it like nice and charred on the outside, like the pop opens. So when you get that
Yeah.
like that crispy
good.
skin, that little bit of burnt, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
You got to have some.
there's got to be some. Yeah, there is too much.
Yeah.
and then it just tastes like you're eating charcoal
But I think charcoal is the right answer, though, versus anything else.
every day of the week.
I mean, which is why, like, a lot of reasons why people love, like, Ted's and Buffalo's, because they're one of the few places that char grills.
Yeah.
And you go there, you're getting a Salen's on the
grill.
charcoal.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
And the greatest thing too, like speaking of hot dogs, is when Dogtown came to Rochester. Now you're getting so many different ways to eat a hot dog
Yeah.
as opposed to your ketchup and mustard, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
first time I ever went to Dogtown, I was like, I just like stared at the menu and I was like,
So
I
cool,
didn't
right?
realize you could do so many things with a hot dog.
You guys got to go to you guys have to go to the burrito place. Why am I forgetting the name of it? It's right near Nosh and where Poutine was.
Oh
over
yeah,
on
right on the
Atlantic.
coast. Yeah, right across from Three Heads.
Yeah, why am I I feel terrible because I really
I've been there several times.
Continue on to the next thing and I'll
Yeah.
bring it up in a second, but they make a Sonoran hot dog, so it's topped with like bacon and other stuff like that. So it's like Southwest. I think it has like mayo and some other stuff
Nice,
on
that
there.
sounds good.
And it's like half like Arizona, half like northern Mexican. And that's pretty good.
Nice.
Speaking of hot dogs.
Right. Speaking of hot dogs.
All right, so
Old Pueblo Grill.
Old Pueblo. That's it. Speaking
so
of
I
hot
think-
dogs, have you been to that Spanish place?
I think they have hot dogs. No, I think they got that Sonoran dog on the menu. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Worth trying.
That sounds really good.
all right, next one. Trail mix versus Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Easy answer.
I mean, so let's talk about the trail mix for a second because I think that's an important part of this discussion. We're talking those generic bags.
Oh, yeah.
With that like label on it that you have no idea where it came from.
Correct.
That it has no location. It's just that generic clear
Yes.
bad feeling plastic bag with trail mix. And so the question I have to ask before I answer, does this trail mix have the sesame sticks in it?
We'll say yes.
Then trail mix 100%.
Okay.
Those sesame sticks are God's answer to bad mixes. If it doesn't have the sesame sticks, straight out.
Yep.
I'll go Reese's Pieces even though I don't like them for how much I like the sesame sticks.
Yeah.
Like the sesame sticks are the god of the generic snack that comes in those plastic bags
Yeah.
all day.
So here's something though. What if there was a trail mix with the sesame sticks, and instead of the M&Ms in it, it was Reese's Pieces? I would eat that all day.
So the problem with the trail mix is they're not M&Ms. They're like chocolate circles with
Yeah.
candy coating.
Yeah.
And they can't like shorten it. They have to list that out.
Yeah.
Like chocolate discs with candy coating because they're definitely not M&Ms.
Yeah.
They don't have the budget
Yeah,
for the
real
M,
M&Ms.
the ampersand, or the other M.
Yeah.
They can't even use an M in their label. Like they don't have the dollars for that. Like this is a whole different experience.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna say trail mix, but you guys are Reese's Pieces. I'm good with that.
Yeah, we're going with the Reese's.
And I would
it's so
say
generic.
if it was now if instead of just being like if this wasn't gas station stuff, if it was just if I made my own trail mix, I would choose my own trail mix over the Reese's Pieces.
Fair.
To
But
be
we
clear on
need to
that.
understand the level of execution at
Yeah,
said
yeah.
gas station.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
gas station trail mix.
Yeah.
Just like
Just
you
crap.
described it.
Yep.
Yep.
That was perfect.
All right, good. Okay, so we're saying pieces. I'm okay with that. This isn't one where I'm gonna like demand a recount.
Mm-hmm.
Like there may be some where I just like I break this whole show.
Yeah.
Just like I can't accept this kind of decision. I'm gonna appeal.
We'll have to leave that up to the audience.
Yeah,
after
I'm
that.
gonna appeal, and then it has to go. It has to
Yeah.
go to audience.
And it'll go to the supreme audience.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fantastic. Okay, next one. Sunflower seeds or energy drinks.
I'm assuming sunflower seed is straight salt.
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
These aren't like the modern
No, you don't get
sunflower
the fun.
seeds.
Yeah, you don't get the fun flavors.
We're not talking
It's
about the
like
ones that are doing
ranch or anything.
churro and like garlic
No.
parm.
No.
Like we're talking the ones where they go to like the men with
like-
baseball places and like
Yes.
on TikTok and they give them to the athletes like, wow, those are pretty good sunflower seeds. You should buy these.
Yeah, it's
on
the
our
bag
website.
that just says sunflower seeds. It's like not even a brand. You know what I mean?
It could be David in this case. I think we'll accept David sunflower seeds
Okay.
because they are the name brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a decent seed.
Yeah.
It's not a high quality seed.
You like high quality seeds?
I mean, you got to get a good seed.
you do have to give good seeds.
Yeah, it's important. Everybody enjoys it more that way. So what was what was our other option?
energy drinks like a Monster or any energy drink. We'll just say Monster or Red Bull or
Yeah, so
whatever the
anything
popular
that
one
has the words
Energy
guarana on it,
Yeah.
or green tea extract, or anything that has so many words that you don't fully understand them.
But don't worry, it's zero sugar added.
Yeah, it's perfectly good for
Don't
you.
worry.
So I'm gonna say the energy drink just because in theory I could get like the Mountain Dew cherry one.
Yeah.
That one's really good. And, like the Mango Zero
Yeah.
Monster is pretty good with that weird teal texture on the can.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Yep.
So those are good. Sometimes I just need a jolt of caffeine, and the coffee at the gas stations is unacceptable. So I can't abide by that.
I am also with the energy drink.
You going energy drink?
Yeah.
See, I'm not a fan of energy drinks.
That's
And
fair.
I know that I'm outvoted here, but the sunflower seeds,
Sunflower seeds drive me nuts, and like like dealing with the shells and like the
spit
kind of thing. Like I'm just
if we were Jane Silent bobbing it outside of the convenience store,
Oh, yes.
I would say seeds
Oh, yeah.
maybe.
Right on
but
the
we're
ground.
talking we're jumping back in the car.
Yeah.
Where are we going? I don't dip. I don't
Right.
have open containers in my car.
Well, we could use our Gatorade bottle from earlier,
Right.
but then you're
yeah, exactly.
and
And then I'm that
gross.
person. Then I have to like, oh, I picked it up and I accidentally got seeds in my mouth. I'm not about to do that.
try to take a sip.
No, you don't want to be surprised with that.
No. All right,
Okay.
that was good.
This is the last one before break, so make it a good one.
I got two quick ones, I guess.
All right, let's go fast.
Okay, so pre-made sandwiches, those gas station
Out.
sandwiches.
I'm picking whatever else it is.
And combos.
Combos.
I'm going to say combos unless we were in Japan, and then we're talking like
That's-
Japanese 7-Eleven.
That's a whole different
Whole
level.
different world.
That's like a whole restaurant.
been there.
That's it. Oh, do you should
And-
just look up pictures of
Yeah.
Watch a video of one of the people that just goes. Actually, watch Rochester native binging with Babish when he went to Japan.
Yeah.
He did a whole thing just going to like 7-Eleven and going to the different convenience stores
Yeah.
and eating those sandwiches. I'm going to say combos just because we're talking generic gas station.
Yes.
We are not talking about places that make sandwiches.
correct.
Like around the corner, we have like an Afghan spot inside where they'll make you a kebab on a
Yeah, no,
on a
not those
pita
kind of
or
gas
on
stations.
a wrap.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's Henry's around the corner from here. That place.
So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go get a Loganberry Diet
Yep.
Mountain Dew
I love it.
to chase down our kebab.
I extended that, but we have time for one more quick one before we
quick
go to
one?
break.
Okay, beef jerky or Sour Patch Kids.
We've gone. You guys have gone sweeter than I expected. So I do want to open this to you guys first to see if I'm a tiebreaker on this.
Okay, I'm going beef jerky all day.
I am going Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids is my number one favorite candy. It's my favorite. It's my favorite movie snack, my favorite gas station snack, my favorite road trip snack, my favorite gaming snack. It's my favorite everything. Sour Patch Kids. The end.
So generally, I've been ignoring the fact that I don't eat meat for this discussion.
Yeah.
I'm going to tilt the scales a little bit towards
Oh,
the
yeah.
tilt to the Sour Patch Kids because I love that each flavor is so distinct in of itself. And I never eat one piece at a time. I always combine two different flavors, and then I get all these different taste experiences. And the problem is, like, gas station beef jerky, not a huge fan. Really good jerky, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But I think Sour Patch Kids have such a high, like, utility for you getting the sour, you're getting the different flavors, the textures,
Yeah.
all really pleasant.
Yep.
I'm going Sour Patch Kids.
Nice.
Sour Patch Kids won.
Yep.
So
Nice.
on that note, we've reached the time for break. I'm going to let these guys regroup after I've broken their entire format and mine too, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back with the second half of our bracket extravaganza, and as everybody always says, May Madness. This is when brackets happen everywhere in the country. It's May Madness.
Isn't it April?
I don't know when this is coming out. You said you had a while before this came
Oh,
out.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's something madness, but not March. 'Cause that's trademarked.
Yeah, so the first, we went to the first bracket. We described all those
Yep.
fantastic gas station snacks that you all love to eat at some point, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Now we're round 2.
Those are words I might say, depending on the situation.
And now we're round 2. All
Doing
right,
the
so
right tune. What do we got?
first one, round 2. Slurpee v Gatorade.
oh, boy.
This one's tough. This is a straight up drink versus drink
Okay.
type of thing.
So for me, I'm gonna go. I'm going Slurpee.
How about you?
So what's the logic on it for you?
So, I'm thinking of a hot summer day, where I'm just relaxing, doing nothing. A good Slurpee will cool me down. A Gatorade, I could, you have to be in the mood for a Slurpee for me. So it's a hot day.
I'm also going to go Slurpee because it's like the experience of a Slurpee. You know what I mean? A Gatorade, you can have a
always get a
Gatorade
Gatorade.
any day, anytime, anywhere. It's a guaranteed drink. You know what you're getting out of it. Slurpee, though, it's like it's the experience of getting a Slurpee. You know what I mean?
It's also a very enjoyable experience, and I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
Yes.
Partner.
Partner.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and agree. I think, especially on a road trip, like sometimes you need that treat. Gatorade's not a treat.
No.
Slurpee's a treat.
Slurpee's a treat. Yep.
Especially if you do like cherry
Oh,
Coke
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Mix those guys
See,
together.
I like doing. I'm a very classic mix on this one, and I do the red and the blue,
Yeah. Oh.
the cherry and the blue raz. So
Yeah.
I always mix those, and I'll do like 25, 25, 25, 25, just so it's
Yeah, like straight purple. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, I think that's what they call it, the straight purple.
straight purple.
Yeah, the straight purple.
I like it.
Like it.
I'm with it. Straight
Okay.
perp. Yep. All right. So that was an easy one. So
Yes,
Slurpee wins
Slurpee.
that one. All right. Next one. M&M versus Chex Mix.
Peanut M&M.
Peanut M&M. Peanut M&M versus Chex Mix.
Oh, man. So for this one, I'm going to go Chex Mix. Just because of the variety.
Yeah.
You get a little taste of different things. I feel like with the M&Ms, it's just straight peanuts all the
Yeah.
time.
You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disappoint my mom here because peanut M&Ms are my mom's favorite snack. I'm gonna go with Chex Mix on this one, just because again of the variety. Yeah.
See, we're very much on the same page this round. We had a lot of
Nice.
disagreement the first
We
round.
did. We did.
Great.
Shake hands. Brother's
Nice.
got a hug.
So we're very in sync this round so far.
Yeah.
I think we're feeling good. Let's see if we get a big
I
disagreement.
know. We
coming
got
up.
it's got to be coming up soon. All right, next one: Reese's Pieces versus energy drinks. Ooh. Let's let you start this one off.
I'm gonna go energy drinks on this one because I'm almost an active detractor of Reese's Pieces because it's not the optimal peanut flavored filled disc situation.
Here we go back to that very specific
Yeah.
description.
Yeah, it's not my preference, so I'm gonna go energy drink because I think it's a needed thing, and I could eschew Reese's Pieces. Sometimes you gotta have that monster in you.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree for the exact same reasons.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go with
I'm
the Mott's.
going
I'm gonna go with the
Reese's.
energy drinks because there's just
you
I
outside
never
of your
feel like I
mind?
need Reese's Pieces. There are times where I feel like I need the energy drink.
Yeah.
So
And I know we've been dabbling in between sometimes the things that you need, the things that are a delight for a road trip.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the road trip is. It's hard to get that in between. You
Yeah.
got the needs and you got the I have to feel okay for a little bit.
Yeah.
Give me something fun.
So to give Reese's Pieces, because I do love them, a little bit of credit. Reese's came out with a candy bar called the Outrageous, and it's basically a fast break.
Are you sure it's not a Nutrageous?
Is it the Nutrageous?
I don't know. It seems like it could
It
be.
might be.
Like,
I'm almost positive
that
it's
seems
outrageous,
like
though.
marketing.
I think it's outrageous.
I'm going to search. Go ahead.
All
Keep
right,
on going.
yeah, search it. But it's basically like a fast break, but with little tiny Reese's Pieces
In it.
Oh,
and it's
that's a weird bar.
Yeah, it's arguably one of the best candy bars that I've ever had, though, because it's got that really nice like whipped Reese's peanut butter in it. Obviously they're chocolate on the outside, but then it's got those Reese's Pieces in it, and then it's got caramel layered in there as well, and it is a delicious candy bar.
I think the Take 5 is the best of the Reese's bars.
Take 5 was my favorite Reese's product until they came out with this Outrageous.
All right, fair enough.
And it's stellar. And it's an excellent use of the Reese's Pieces because I feel like the popularity of those has never really been that high. And so I feel like it was a really good way for them to utilize, be like, hey man, we got all these Reese's Pieces
Yeah.
fucking laying around. We got to do something with these candies.
So while we're getting the Loganberry, the Slurpee, all the other stuff. You're gonna
Yes.
slide in.
And we're gonna slide in an outrageous bar.
Take 5 has more salt. That's all I gotta say.
That's true.
Take
That
5
is
has
true.
more salt.
Okay, so we are on Monster with that one, and our first non-unanimous decision
know.
on the second one.
That's all right. It's
Okay, final one for this round: combos versus Sour Patch Kids. I don't even need to vote. Everybody knows where I'm going.
Yeah, you're Sour Patch Kids.
I'm Sour Patch
Okay.
Kids.
That's pretty good. I'll go ahead on this one.
I'm gonna do combos.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me just clarify. What is your flavor?
My favorite flavor.
Yeah,
is
like
the pizza ones.
do you only buy those or do you buy other flavors?
No, I don't. I get whatever's available.
You're inclusive.
Yeah.
You're inclusive. You're not discriminating against
No.
different flavors.
But if there was a favorite one for me, it's that pizza roll one.
Buffalo blue cheese for me. Those are my
got
favorite
that?
combos.
fake
If-
blue cheese
if-
powder flavor,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and because I don't like blue cheese, but those don't really taste like blue cheese because it's not actual blue cheese. So
Yeah.
it's fine. I like fake blue cheese.
I think whichever one, it has to be a pretzel version. I don't
Yes.
care what you do, like the regular thing, you gotta have the pretzel version.
Yeah.
And all that being said, Sour Patch Kids all the way.
Nice. Let's go.
All gas, no brakes, all Sour
All
Patch
gas,
Kids.
no brakes. SPK for the
What's their
dub.
slogan? They're sweet to you, they're sweet to you at first, and then sour at the end.
I don't even know.
The commercial.
That's a lot of words for a slogan.
Sour
man.
and sweet, yeah. Sour then sweet.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think it's just
You're
sour
like-
and sweet.
I think sometimes
I think it's an exact description of what the candy is.
I think sometimes the
man.
little men are sour and occasionally they're sweet. I think this would be a great slogan, and that's the whole slogan. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
It's perfect. So you're
very-
definitely going to remember that. That's like seeing a really bad commercial.
Yeah, it's really
you
punchy.
always remember
Yeah.
the bad commercial. You're like, what's that candy with the terrible slogan?
Somebody just keeps talking and it fades out while they're describing it. I'm not sure what they do after the bag is sealed. I imagine that they come to life in a Toy Story-like fashion and that they act really sweet to each other. And as soon as the bag opens, they throw the malic and citric acid on themselves just to make us not want to eat them. This is a survival technique. This is like those bugs that have acid inside of them and you eat them and they taste like vinegar.
All right, I'm switching my answer to Sour Patch Kids.
That's right. Damn right. It's all marketing there. Okay. All right. So here's the championship rounds.
Final four, right?
For these final four, yeah. All right, so the first one,
I think you're referring to the last four competitors in this nondescript, non-tied to any March level tournament.
correct.
Yes.
It happens to be the last four in our individual April, May, or June Madness competition.
Month Madness.
Month Madness.
Month Madness.
Yes.
Nice. Nice. That means we can do it all year long, and it's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Because we definitely can't call it Month Mania because this might come out in April.
Yeah.
And we do not want to be on the bad side of Triple H. It's not where we want to be. We don't want to be on the bad side of Triple H.
Nope. All right, so first one, Slurpee v. Chex Mix.
Ooh, now we're getting down to like these are strong. These are strong contenders.
Yep.
So for me, I mean, man, I'm still thinking of that hot day. I'm just waiting for summer, basically.
Are you a summer boy?
I do like summer.
And
I
how do
golf. I
you spell boy when it comes to summer boy? I think there's only one spelling for the way you should describe yourself.
Yeah.
Summer
Definitely
boy.
B-O-I.
B-O-I, yeah. You're a summer boy.
Yeah, I
What-
like to
what are you
golf.
gonna do?
I golf. So,
Oh, so
I'm out there all summer long. That's where I'll be.
what's
golfing.
your best club?
Oh God, I would have to say
It doesn't matter what your best club is. All right, now what is your best club?
no. It's got to be my putter.
Oh, so you're a
Pretty
short
good
game
at
guy.
putting. Pretty
Okay.
good at putting. But that's it.
Okay.
My best club is whichever one is closest to the beer cooler.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're a
I'm the beer golf cart guy. You know what I mean?
yeah you're a 19th hole kind of guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I see what you're all
Yeah.
about.
Or 10th, depending on the course. You know what I mean?
You're a real executive par 3 course
Yes.
kind of guy.
Yes.
None of this 18
if I can
nonsense.
if I can throw my ball to the tee, potentially, that's my kind of golf course.
This is-
There used
this
to-
This is small golf. It's not miniature. It's just small
golf. Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
Just small golf.
Yeah.
It's just
you
small.
a golfer? Oh, small golf.
Just small golf.
People will be like, what? And then I'll just change the subject real quick before they can continue to think about it. It'll be good.
But for me, while I'm golfing, I'm eating Chex Mix.
Ooh, I like how you brought it back there. Way to keep the format going.
Yeah.
Way to pivot. Nice job.
Gotta do it.
Really nice.
So I'm going Chex Mix.
See, I really thought you're gonna stick to it.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
But
I think a Chex Mix is a top tier like road trip snack because you can grab into it over and over and still be okay.
Yeah.
You don't feel despondent. That
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. One, I think we'll talk about exceptions at the end, but I think Chex Mix is the right choice because it is one of the perfect savory road trip snacks. I do prefer Gardettos, but it lives in the world of that mix of savory things, but I think they're critical.
Yep. I'm going to disagree. I'm going with Slurpee. I'm sticking with Slurpee
That's fair.
because of the experience in it, but that's okay. I'm okay with Chex Mix
there you go.
winning this round. I'm not gonna appeal. All right, and the last one for this round is Sour Patch Kids v Energy Drink.
I think we're at another. I think this is a clear win for Sour Patch Kids because, again, I think this is the one I want to dig into.
Mm-hmm.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
I was going against Sour Patch Kids the whole time, but now
Now, because
I'm
of
jumping
their
on.
new
I'm
marketing
jumping on board.
strategy
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
The
developed.
marketing.
Yeah.
You know, everything that went with it.
We
Sour
lost our
Patch-
drinks. We lost our drinks going
We did.
into
That
the
was
finals.
the final. Yeah, we did. We lost both drinks.
Yeah.
In the final four.
Yeah, and I think that's okay. I think drinks, there's a different level because you can always get a bottle.
Yeah.
You can always get a 20-ounce bottle of soda wherever you are.
Yep.
And that's a higher level of acceptability than a bad snack.
Yep.
Like,
Agreed.
you don't want a bad snack. I can always get a Diet Mountain Dew
Yeah.
or, God forbid, like a Diet Coke or something. Like, if I have to, and I have to get a 20-ounce bottle of something, like, I can get that down. A bad snack, you don't want a bad snack.
No,
Yeah.
you need a good snack.
Yeah, for
Actually, going into this, when I looked over the bracket initially,
When you surveyed the landscape.
I really wasn't counting on Chex Mix making it. It wasn't one that I assumed was going to make it to the final.
So
I
this
really
is
didn't.
it's like a 4 seed in the small bracket. Like
Yeah,
you thought
no,
it was
this
the
is like
underdog.
an 8 seed.
Wow.
To me. Yeah.
This is like, they beat the 16, fine.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
an
all
8
right.
over a 1, like who thought that like VCU in an 8 seed was going to beat like
Yeah.
a mediocre UNC team?
And
Nobody
it
thought that.
took out some big hitters. Took out Slurpee. I mean, I think that's a number 1, number 2 seed in this
Yeah.
for sure. Took out Peanut M&Ms, which I can kind of see that one.
Yeah.
And then what did it beat first round?
What, Chex Mix?
Yeah, what did Chex Mix beat first
Just,
round?
the old plain hot dog.
Oh, the hot dog. So it got
Yeah.
thrown a lob on the,
Yeah.
on the hot dog.
Although I imagine if they have like a cheese spout and if you're a real garbage person, you just went over to that, you cracked open your Chex Mix and you put a squeeze of like that gas station cheese in there.
I imagine like the 7-Eleven nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes out of the machine and it
I
just
do-
like drips.
I do imagine that your steering wheel is going to be a fucking disaster.
Oh,
Yes.
easy.
Like,
Easy.
how the Google search you're going to have to do after that drive, how do I clean nacho cheese off of a leather-wrapped steering wheel? I'm not sure many people have ever searched for that,
yeah.
but that is the exact search you would search for. And Google's like, "Are you okay?"
Yep.
The AI tool. Before it would
Man.
give you like cleaning recommendations. Now the AI tool is being saying, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I love it now when Google comes up with like they've like integrated like their AI, into the search, so it'll give you like that AI answer first. I
Yeah.
love when it takes a while and like the little dots just like sit there and count for a minute, like you really made AI think about
yeah.
something. That would be one of those ones where it's like really searching the database.
That'd be like if you were
for the
eating like Taco Bell stuff with like whatever pink sauce or like cheese sauce on, and you get it on something, you get it on your like cloth seats.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god,
This
you're
ain't coming out.
right, your 2008 cloth seat Honda Civic, and you're like, I got to keep this car going, and I don't want nacho cheese stains.
Yeah.
Yep. Because then you'll have to explain what it is too. Be like,
Yeah.
I was eating Chex Mix with gas station cheese, and I got it on my. That's what that spot is.
And that's
it's okay if you sit in it.
That kind of judgment.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's hard to live with.
It's tough to come back from that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
It's tough to know even inside of yourself that this is the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was also really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Taco Bell's fantastic.
I'm a big Taco Bell fan. All right. So the big one, Sour Patch Kids v Chex Mix.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this is tough.
It is tough, and yeah, I mean, you talk about two just completely different types of snacks. You know what I mean? You got a sour and sweet gummy versus a salty, savory, crunchy
Yep.
snack.
And they both have multiple flavors, that you could choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can mix and match like you do with the Sour Patch Kids and the Chex Mix.
They're kind of, siblings in crime when it comes to gas station snacks. They live at a very high tier.
Yeah.
And they will always be there. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
gas station you go to, you can always find Chex Mix.
You can depend on them.
Always find Sour
You can
Patch
depend
Kids.
on them.
Yep.
Like these are people like, hey, something's going on. You call Chex Mix. Mm-hmm. They show up.
Yep.
Chex Mix
Every
delivers.
time. Yeah.
It delivers. Now, what I am gonna say, so this is where my decision might vary. The question is, are Sour Patch Kids the best sour snack?
Oh man.
So for me, in my opinion, yes. I'm going to go with Sour Patch Kids in this one for one reason. I will always get Sour Patch Kids when I stop for a snack on a road trip, on my way home, or whatever. I can eat them whenever. It's a guaranteed grab for me, along with something else.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll get a Monster. Maybe I'm feeling a Slurpee. Maybe I'm feeling some Chex Mix. Maybe I'm grabbing this. Maybe I'm grabbing that. And I'm also getting Sour Patch Kids. So
Yeah.
it's always in the bag for me, no matter what. So
Well,
I'm going with Sour Patch Kids.
And I think it's reasonable to say that Sour Patch Kids are the best sour sweet snack.
Easily.
I think that's a generic, and I think this is where we're going to find ourselves for the rest of our discussion after we finish. Is I think it's clear that that's the best sour sweet snack. I don't think Chex Mix is the best savory snack, and that's why I have to, by definition, go Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Oh man. So Sour Patch Kids won no matter
Yeah,
what.
Sour Patch Kids. But what are you choosing?
I mean, I'm staying with my Chex Mix.
staying with the Chex
Yeah.
Mix? All right.
So this is
I
where
rebel against
this is where I want to take the rest of the discussion, though, is I don't think that Chex Mix is the best savory snack. And I want to talk about savory snacks at a gas station in general, because I think we missed a whole category that I'm dismayed. I mean, I thought I knew you.
Yeah.
I thought I knew the level of, garbage person that you were. I thought I understood your level of dedication to snacking. Like, I can see that you're a snacker,
A little bit.
right? Like, I can see you're a snacker. I'm a snacker.
Yeah.
I can recognize a snacker when I see one.
Okay.
You fit the profile.
All right.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you.
I mean, it happens.
We didn't talk about Doritos.
I know.
We missed Doritos?
It's so
And nachos.
It's so tough because I feel like there could be 100 of these brackets
Oh,
that
yeah.
we could
Oh.
go through with the different types of snacks.
I mean,
that are-
Doritos
that
are
out
I mean,
there.
Doritos are like a core. That's a core snack.
So what
So
flavor
good.
Dorito? If
So-
you had all the flavors of Doritos laid out and you could only pick one, which one are you grabbing?
So I like these enough where I don't regularly break my vegan eating. This is one of the things that I will break it for occasionally.
Doritos?
Spicy nacho.
Spicy nacho.
Spicy nacho, it's a great balance. It's not too acidic like the ones that are Takis-esque. Like let Takis have it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Let Takis have it. You don't need it, Doritos. You don't need it. Let Takis have it. It's fine. Spicy nacho was a good thing. It had some spice. It wasn't actively spicy, but it had more of a bolder flavor. Love those. But it can't be the small bag, and it can't be a full-size bag. It's got to be that mid-size
That
bag that
mid-size.
used to be $1.50
Yeah,
and
no.
is now like $2.69.
Yeah.
Like that is the premier size of that. And sometimes it's 2, but it has that's the right serving size. And I will say the amount of times I have eaten a regular size bag of those on the way back from work. I haven't done this in a long time. So I'd be driving. I used to work over on Emerson Street in Mount Read. So driving from there to here, 20 minutes. I would stop at that big safe, why am I forgetting? Not racetrack, but the Speedway.
The Speedway.
Big Speedway on Ridge. I get a full bag. We're not talking the smalls. We're talking a full-size bag of spicy nacho Doritos. I would house the entire thing
On the way back.
on the way home. We're talking 1,200 calories
That's a good
plus.
chip session.
That's a
right
good
there.
pre-dinner
that's
snack right
that's
there.
That's an
before eating
impressive
dinner, of
snack.
course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I would house that whole thing, empty bag, garbage can outside, and then come inside.
Walking in like this.
Oh, yeah.
And cleaning his steering wheel.
Right. How to remove spicy nacho cheese goo from my steering wheel.
And I mean, we did miss the other angles of savory snacks, like, your corn nuts, super crunchy. Those are pretty good.
I'm not a super crunchy guy.
Oh, you don't like a hard
I
crunch?
prefer crispy over crunchy. So like if you gave me a bag of kettle chips versus like regular chips, I'm taking the regular style all day long.
Okay. See, I like that. I like the rigid. I like that harder, that crunch.
Yeah.
It's a light crunch because that corn nuts are a hard.
Yeah, it's a super hard crunch.
It like rattles your brain crunch. Mm-hmm. Like that. You gotta be ready for that kind of experience. And I'm surprised you didn't have any ranch flavors.
Yeah. This was just a random bracket I saw.
I mean, the whites love ranch.
Yeah. So
The whites love ranch.
I
do love ranch.
I mean, there's several different.
I'm a ranch over blue cheese guy all day too. By the way,
yeah.
especially for wings.
See, my buffalo blood refuses to accept that. Like, even though I haven't had like a blue cheese sauce in a long time, it's still part of my soul.
Yeah.
Like, it has to live there. Like,
It's so gross. It's just gross.
Blue cheese?
It just doesn't have a place anywhere in
see,
my life.
like my favorite blue cheese, like when I ate cheese, was like the aggressive, like Spanish blue cheeses that almost taste like spicy because they're so intensely funky. Ooh, that's the good stuff right there.
Yeah.
There's Valdeon.
And you know what's crazy too is speaking of all the stuff that we missed, nachos and cheese wasn't even on here.
Yeah, nachos and cheese.
You know, that could have went
That
farther.
depends. That's more of like a drunk gas station snack.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
also,
it's like when you're stumbling past a gas station,
Yeah.
7-Eleven,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, I gotta get some nachos."
or if you're stumbling past like a high school football game and they have the little snack shack outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be real degenerate to be stumbling drunk past like a high school football game.
True.
But I'm just saying, in theory,
Yeah.
like like a
happened.
snack shack, like the snack shack, like the nachos is a top tier because like where that cheese is coming from. That's coming from big manufactured cheese
Yeah.
in a plastic bag going into that little squeeze
Yep.
thing, and it's going to taste like that weird jalapeno juice. Mm-hmm. That's a good flavor.
Yeah. With a slight hint of plastic in there.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Enough microplastics
But that's when you know
to go right
that's-
into your brain.
Yeah, that's when you know that it got heated up enough.
Yeah.
is when it, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
got that slight odor of plastic on it, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
It goes well with the saltiness of the chips.
Eau de plastique.
Ooh,
yes.
de plastique. Yeah.
Yes, pretty good.
Okay, so wait, I gotta backtrack a little
Yes.
bit because I gotta know this answer. So you said the spicy nacho Doritos. What's your top Dorito choice?
Oh man, I
Matt?
did try those for the first time
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago. They're good.
real good.
But I always go with the good old ranch.
Yeah, Cool Ranch.
Cool
Classic guy. All
Cool
right.
Ranch.
I'm a little off the path on this one, and I feel like it's not it's not a common pick for people, but I like the sweet chili, the purple bag.
Those are pretty good.
I like
So-
those a lot.
I would like them a lot more if it was less sweet and more salty.
Okay. Yeah.
I would want, because it actually has like some soy sauce flavor in it. Like I'd want to ramp that up and maybe have it taste more like salsa and soy sauce.
Oh, that would be so good.
Like the salsa ones are okay, but it's not salty enough.
Yeah.
It's not savory enough. Like give me the MSG. Like just jam as much MSG on there as possible. Like until it tastes bordering on metallic, then take it down just below there.
Yep.
That's how much MSG I want on there. Like all these racists that talk about MSG, like screw you, give me as much MSG as absolutely possible on my snacks. Max it out. Max it out until you can just barely handle it, then take it down just a little bit.
Yep. And that's perfect range.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like too about it is we all have our own different flavors for Doritos.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And it's okay that you guys are wrong, and that's fine.
Yeah,
That's all
you know,
right.
I was just thinking, it's okay that you picked a subpar flavor. That's okay. I can live with
man.
that.
So all in all, Sour Patch Kids
Sour Patch
wins
Kids takes
this.
cake.
I feel pretty good about it.
I
Hell
feel
yeah.
pretty good. I feel great about that.
That's not a bad winner. I think after all the disagreement, that's still a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a
and
winner.
we didn't flat out disagree really on anything.
There was
I
a
thought
couple.
there might be one in there that was going to be a real hard, especially the way we kicked it off.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh man,
We kicked off
tournament's
real
about to
aggressive.
get
Real
this
aggressive.
tournament's about to get
Yeah.
serious. We were like a minute and 30 seconds into it, and he was like, this absolutely can't
Unacceptable.
stand, unacceptable.
That was awesome.
I think you have to set the tone. You have to throw people off guard a little bit.
for
Yeah.
sure.
That's negotiation right there.
It's 101.
I mean, why have logic behind the things when you can be aggressive first? Aggression gets results, and it certainly doesn't harm you, your culture, your country, the rest of the world. If you do aggressive things and you have no backing for them, it's fine. I mean, no big deal. Aggression solves all problems.
100%.
I think we can determine that.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we made some real headway here today. In the way.
So, quick question: you go into a gas station. There is no Chex Mix. There is no Sour Patch Kids.
I'm going to a different gas station. That's an easy question. That's just stupid. Why is it open? That shouldn't even be open anymore.
You walk in, you talk to them like, why? Why?
I just walk by and they only have the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. It's like,
Wait
can I
a
even shop
minute.
at a place that makes this choice?
It's not right. They don't,
not-
don't even have Haribo gummy bears. They have the bad bags of gummy bears.
Yeah, man. Or all those candies with the little red thing. They're just a clear plastic bag and they just have that red paper over the top.
Yeah, yeah.
And it gets stapled by a hand
Yeah,
stapler,
yeah.
and you're like, there's definitely not a way that this came from a real company.
No.
Somebody made this in their basement or in their mom's garage, and they put it on the shelf.
The cashier's making them behind the desk.
Yeah, no, I'm going down the road.
Yeah, they've got their sweet red salmon shaped things. They can't afford Swedish fish. They get sweet red salmon bites.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like everything's generic.
Yeah.
Nothing has a brand.
Yeah.
Not acceptable. Unless it's sesame sticks, and then I'm eating the whole bag. All day, every day.
That's awesome.
So next time we come here, we have to bring a bag of sesame
Oh, for
sticks.
sure.
Just the sesame sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll probably have a coronary and just pass out.
All right, boys. I think we close out. Thanks so much for coming over.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks
man.
for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much for having us.
Appreciate
It's been
you.
awesome.
A lot of fun.
We'll see you guys next time. Where can people, for people on Food About Town, where can they find the show?
One Drink Podcast. We are on YouTube. You can follow us on all social media platforms. One Drink Podcast. And you can listen to us on all major platforms where podcasts are played under One Drink Podcast.
Yep.
Awesome. And if you want to check out all the other shows on the Lunchador Podcast Network, or if you don't know about Lunchador, we're a podcast network in Rochester. We currently have 14 different shows covering food and drink. We got some business shows. We've got shows related to movies and music and all sorts of different stuff. So if you want to learn about what's going on in Rochester, from the people who are doing the work, go to lunchador.org, find one of the shows that suits you, and join up and let us know what you think and what other shows might be a great fit for the network. Thanks so much for listening. We'll be back next time on the Food About Town podcast and
One Drink Podcast.
Yeah.